Right.
Well, I threw away the picture, but whatever you say. Alright. Am I allowed in here? No. Ah! Ah! Why would you do this to me, game? Where am I? My nunchuck is absolutely not working right now. I cannot turn. Oh. Okay, well, let's, never mind having Sol and Chibi with us, I guess. We'll have to look through there ourselves. I don't have a very good mental map or anything of this area, I admit. Consequently, I don't have any good idea ever if I've actually seen... How is this not a cliff to jump off of? Seriously. It said it's the little drop next to the sword. But I don't have a good mental map here, and consequently I don't really know whenever I've seen everything or not. Okay, that was inconsequential. Oh, you guys. Okay, I did a full circle. Great. There you guys are. Well, there are your vehicles. Where? Wait. It's weird. Never mind. I just wanted to double check, make sure there's nothing in there. In GB's cave. I thought it seemed pretty obvious when I was last there, but we were clearly wrong about having searched everywhere in the game already, so I figure we can look a little bit more. If I can remember where this thing is. This place is really just a big clustered maze, so it's hard to make much sense of. I never expected to do 2 rotations there. The trick is so weirdly long. I haven't actually memorized very well where the entrance to the cave is. There's kind of a lot of nothing other than just like road to drive on throughout a lot of this place too, which doesn't help. You would think too that it would make sense to have a photo spot somewhere here. This place is kind of nice looking. Well, yeah, you do have the one over by the... That's not what I want here. You have the one over by the lookout over there, of course, but that's not quite what I mean. Like, right here is actually a nice view. So it makes sense to have a photo out here of some sort. No, this doesn't lead to anything special. I did see a building. I don't actually know how to get to, I don't think. Is there a way to get up there? I'm reminded of back when I first started playing this game, I would just walk everywhere. I never could walk in the previous games, so it was just so novel. I see this is the opposite way to go to get up on top of there. Can you not go up there? Is there just a building there that's inaccessible? That's strange if so. I feel like usually anywhere that matters in this game you can get to. Invisible wall. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Can you not get up there? That's really strange if so. There's just this area right here you can't get to. There's even a gap in the fence. As if you like drop from there. I think this serves as a wall right here. What are you two doing? Talking about the weather, of course. I don't know why you can never sit on things outside of the villa. There are chairs other places. You can go up here. But from here you can't actually get on top of there. It's really strange to me. It's just legitimately inaccessible. I do wonder why they did that. Because most of this game, like anything you see, like outside of the city at least, where of course they're going to try to like add stuff that you can't access. Usually anything you see you can access. Unless it's like fairly obviously outside the resort area. Drive, Granny, drive. Alright, so we're alone again down here. I'm going to stay that way this time. I've not swam around. I'm not swimming around. I haven't swum around in a very long time in this game. Okay. There you go. Just acknowledging the different animations. So I must be very careful here with the water, evidently. There's so much water here. No, Granny, no! Wait. Okay, this one respawned me here. Huh. Strange. It's crazy how much water there is in here, though. Presumably, there's nothing to do or see down there in the water. Would not be able to bring any water bikes down here either. Yeah, I figured there'd just be one photo spot down here, but it seemed worth confirming. It's weird, you can see my brake light come on, and then I take a very long time to actually stop. Yeah, nothing else over there. Alright, one thing we can do is we can try actually going across the river this whole place too. Because that's one thing I haven't done. Well, it'll be a lot more than that once I actually get the keys. Once I actually spin the keys, rather. I think there's a bike around here somewhere. Closer to the resort. Oh, water bike that is. Balloon. Again, I don't think it was that big of a deal in reality. I don't remember actually. Was this good?
Great.
That's weird. So, it's just informative, but it has an icon as if it was an event. It's very strange. I don't think there's anything else like that in the game. Alright. Let's see if we can find anything interesting along the river. Great. Never mind. Doesn't work if you don't jump. Go, ready, go. Ugh. I'm pretty sure I've gone across this exact part before. Maybe this part before, maybe not. That's a pretty long one. Maybe possible. But sometimes I manage to actually like jump when I'm on the ground, which confuses me, but is useful. So we went through the cave at one point. It is worth something, of course, but not quite everything there is to see on the bike here. So perhaps there'll be something there. You do slow down a lot if you do a quick turn on this thing, I guess, but it's worth it considering how ridiculous the turning radius is. This isn't actually... I don't know if this is actually going to take you to where I want to be. Also, I'm so surprised there's nothing else to see at the cove. Because I just looked for stuff for a while here and there's just nothing. It's weird. There's just not much scenic stuff here either, but why is there not? It's a whole location that just seems to not really have anything there. Except for some stuff to like weave around, but you'd think we'd have some decor too. We just don't. Right, so I don't think I've got in here. Which of course, I don't see anything to stand on, so that doesn't necessarily happen to be a very useful place to be anyways, but maybe there's some kind of land somewhere off of here that I just haven't seen. And I was hoping there'd be something in the cave, of course, with Granny's ship. Guess I just missed this earlier. This is an entrance into precisely where I was trying to go. Can you not go into the... Can't dive here. I think you should. Can you not dive anywhere here? Nope. Ow. Come on, guys. That is a respawn point, evidently, for your companions. I think this just gonna put me into the cave that I already explored. And I'm still surprised there's nothing to see inside of. I'm wondering how, like, mundane this photo spot I'm missing is. Like, if it's somewhere that I just happen to, like, slightly overlook, or if it's actually something interesting that, like, an interesting little hidden-ish area that I never actually noticed before. One that I forgot about. Dive anywhere. I don't think the ground's that close at this point. I feel like this is somewhat deep. Here, for instance, this would be a cool place to climb up and, like, get a photo or something. This would be a cool place, just because you have the waterfalls and whatnot, but no, there's nobody here. I'm taking this now. I always thought the ship would be cool as a backdrop too, but the game does not agree with me. You know, I'm at a point where I did not go how I was planning. I was trying to... Jeez! Wait! I was trying to actually jump through the whole thing myself instead of relying on... Instead of relying on the game giving me a ramp. I could look for a place too to get lots of points and stuff like that. I don't really know where I would want to do that. I still think I haven't done, or maybe much progress on. And for the moment, since I actually don't really know what to do for this one photo, I may actually just like leave it be for a little bit and come back to it later. Not that I think I'd have any ideas by then, but great. I just can't think of a place I haven't been here. And this is why I'm most suspicious if there's just some random route off in the hills that instead have a picture on it that I haven't seen. That is probably... Yeah, that's... I can see the flags there. So that picture is one I already have. So other stuff could we do right now, though? There's nothing we can do here at this resort for the most part. We need to get a lot of points. Total trick points, 44,000. I need over twice that. My god. Why do they set it so high? Dude, you can almost just... Yeah, the geometry makes it look like you just climb on up there. Just jump on a chibi and back off. Amazing. Ow. And then anything else I can do is going to require me to go to another resort. At this point I might have to do that just because having like multiple entire weeks of me just being here would probably not be the best idea. But I am saddened if that's the case, because I'm basically giving up at that point. MVP. Well, naturally, because nobody else has tried. How is one of these spots just so hidden? Cheap 8. Turn radius here is so terrible. We have an actual road again, but that's not anywhere we want to be. That's actually leaving the hills. God, the turning on it, the handling on this is just bad in general. I don't much enjoy the ATV. Thank you, Soul. You would hope that even if I haven't been quite everywhere in Wild Hills, that I would have at least seen the camera icon somewhere. Wherever I missed whatever there is to miss, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So one idea is, I could take some flights and see if I see anything. I also don't know if there's anything different to see this time of... Nothing can be up there. This time of day for the tours than any other. So I could also use that as an excuse. Probably should have done that earlier. I feel like I want to look just a little bit more around here. It's interesting. Well, outpost there. I'll take one last little look around here. Just make sure that I'm not missing anything over in this little stretch. Seemingly not. So, one thing we can do is we can go take some plane rides. Whichever one is most applicable to this area. I'll do that next episode too.